There better be a whole lot more than just boobs for $500 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That better be total nakedness.
There should be some massive nudity for $500 a day. Good evening, everybody. I'm TJ. That is Steve with Adam, and this is Amigos After Dark.
Oh boy.
Of course, I'm working again, so here we go.
Yeah.
As usual.
One of these days, we'll get you out of the truck, TJ.
Well, like I said, we've got a few things that are going down here, which are, they're going to shape up, but it's going to be a couple years before it's all in and done. But, dude, we were checking out my uncle and I the other day were checking out on Amazon these expandable houses where it's basically a shipping container that comes in and gets dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And then the walls and the roof and the floor all fold out and expand out from that container and give you a home.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm looking at 2-bedroom houses with a bathroom that once they open up, you're talking about, maybe 800 square foot. It's not huge, but $7,000 delivered.
Yeah.
As long as you have a little bit of land to put it on.
Yeah. It's $7,000.
In tiny houses, but you can get some of them ready to go for about 10, 12.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like it's delivered, it's dropped right on the land, you're done.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, it's just this amazing setup. The one that he's really looking at for himself is right around 1,500 square foot.
Wow.
And it's when it's all opened up, it looks like a log cabin with a nice front porch.
Okay.
Delivered to the property, $12,500.
Huh?
Nice.
The setup too.
Oh, I mean, they bring it in, they drop the container off, but for us to set it up, it'll take us 45 minutes. It's set up and hooked in.
Well, if it's that easy to hook the plumbing and electrical,
They've got everything right there, ready to just hook it right up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because oh, go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
No, the Alaskan Bush people invented that when they moved to Washington. That fucking one dude Bear, he put a shipping container and made a house out of it. It's dumb as hell. He was dumb as hell. Oh, well, okay. But yeah, I would love to fucking be like TJ. I wish I had a fucking camper and fucking drive, park in a fucking Walmart parking lot.
I love don't get me wrong, and I'll say it, I've said it before and I'll say it again. And anybody who knows me can tell I'm so much happier living here. Are there things that frustrate me? Yeah, but that's going to be everywhere. The fact is moving out of Illinois was honestly the best thing I could have done for me.
Oh. Yeah.
I say, Steve, one of the issues you're going to have is having a truck that consistently works.
Oh, shit.
Huh.
That vehicle is going to have to work if it's going to tow that camper.
I want a motorhome. That's that one motorhome.
See, where Steve would be good is if he got like a Class C that had the bed in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a motorhome, and then he could take the drive shaft out of that S10 of his, hook it up to the bumper, and go.
Uh-huh.
And bumper pull the S10 behind the RV.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
And then when he gets to where he's going, he gets underneath the S10, he puts the drive shaft back in.
And he calls the fire department to come help him back up.
Well, everybody would know where you're at.
Yeah. I'd have to have a little kid to go with me all the time. I used to have a little kid like that. Like that little kid in the background. He'd be like my, here, get out of there. Here's a 1/2-inch wrench and undo them bolts and pull it out. Okay.
I do believe they've got a disconnect that you could have put into the truck where it'll disconnect the drive shaft. Because the whole point's to get it disconnected from the transmission, so it's not turning the transmission.
Right.
Or that'll burn your transmission out.
Yeah. Oh, we don't want that.
So that's why they say 4-wheel drives that'll go into neutral, where they've got the manual handle. You can get down there and put it in neutral, or Dodge has that lockout.
Oh, really?
That's the best.
I had a fucking S10 Blazer. That was when I lived in DeSoto, Missouri. The bad little trucker. It's on 44s and shit. Oh, hello. Man,
she's mine, Steve.
Man, I was driving down the road and I didn't even think about this till right now. The back rear drive shaft fucking busted. I called Michelle. I said, "Come get me." I just realized I could put the bitch in 4-wheel drive and drove into town and drove with the front wheels. Duh. That was it just cost me like $500 for a fucking knee.
Holy shit.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on my way into work, and I'm probably going to be on the Pflugerville run again. Yeah, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and he and I are kind of the lead two out of the 4 of us.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, we're getting all the work. They hire a guy to make sure you and I could still have a break. And then we've got the other guy that is full time with us that, most of the time, he don't care what days he works, but he just doesn't want to run the spots like, me and Jeremy do. Because spots is extra money, right?
Right.
But those guys have still been getting like 2-3 days off a week. And me and Jeremy have been getting like 1 or 2, and they're split.
That doesn't seem right.
And I'm like, you and me are getting all the fucking work. And and he and I are doing all the spots all the time.
Then quit doing the fucking spots.
Well, the spots is a difference of about $60 a day. And
so around $400 a week.
Yeah, if I've got a full week of them, I mean, that's a decent paycheck, man.
Is it worth the aggravation?
If they're not the only one that's really aggravating is Sam's Club. They suck. But the other 2 that I do, man, they're easy. It's like, and one of them is a live load, so I literally sit there in the dock and look at porn. And the other one, the other one's a quick drop and hook. I'm in, drop, done, out.
Fucking Texas people got fucking Pornhub taken off. Pissed me off.
Wait, now what happened? I heard you say something about that on the subscriber show. What happened to Pornhub in Illinois?
I don't know. I can't get on now because
I haven't had an issue with it.
Really?
Yep.
How do you go to it? I Google it. I go on my phone. Every time when I Google it, it always pulls up all this bullshit and all these other articles are going on, and all these people that are suing Pornhub and all the states that want age verification. Son of a bitch, you did.
I have to cover the rest of it though.
Yeah, like I cannot log into Pornhub because of where I live.
Right.
Oh no.
Texas passed the law that if they don't want to do age verification, you don't get on it. And I've been blocked because of that.
Texas literally is C-blocking you, TJ.
Texas is being a P blocker. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
You're a porn blocker.
I tried today because I was feeling a little frisky. Man.
But they don't know that the internet is for porn.
Well, the internet for a lot of things. But porn is just porn
The
is
grand
just,
majority of it.
well, there's a lot of information on it too.
But I've got a site or two now that they did age verification. I got it verified. And, you know,
Yeah.
I got porn again. I'm like, okay, well, now I got a little bit of spanked revision. I'm good. But like we were just talking about it, everybody, before we got on the air, is Saturday puts me a week away from leaving and heading up to Illinois for the week. And dude, I'm telling you what, like, I'm mixed about it because I'm excited for the trip and to see everybody. I'm looking forward to that. But I hate the drive.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd be excited about visiting people, and then when it goes to leaving, I'd be excited about leaving the taxes behind.
Oh, well, I'll be like, oh, thank God, you know. Well, and I'm going to get up there, and it'll probably be my first white Christmas in years.
Maybe
The
I
way
say
it's
there has-
sounding.
There hasn't been a whole lot of snow,
a little bit today.
so yeah,
A lot.
it's been cold, but not a
Yeah,
whole
been
lot of
cold.
snow.
I know I got a girl that's planning on coming over. She's going to get a white Christmas. I'm going to make sure it goes all over her face.
Yeah. That's right.
She's like, no, you did not just say that.
You heard it here from Mayhem. Give facials for Christmas.
I can't unsee that either. I don't even know the difference. I hope it's a woman, not a girl. So,
It's a woman. My daughter's mom, actually.
oh, I thought you could say your daughter. Oh my God.
No, not that. No, dude, look. My age, half plus 8. That's my line, okay? So I'm 44. That's 22. Add 8.
So that's 30.
30. 30 is the youngest I'm going.
Say, I'm 43. If I was single, I'd go maybe 25. But
Nope. Fuck no.
I'd go with.
But that'd be like for like a one night deal, not for a relationship.
I'm trying to hook up with a 30-year-old right now.
Yeah? Is it working?
Nope.
But hey, you're trying.
Considering
I was hopeful for you, man.
Considering the fact that I'm the same age as her mother. I used to work with her mom.
But yeah, that's my line. It's like, how old are you? Oh, I'm 26. Yeah, go over to the kiddie table.
Oh no.
No, just
If I had
get
a
the fuck out of
26-year-old
here.
If I had a 26-year-old woman come over to me and ask me anything, I'm on it.
No.
Age is just a number. Age is just a number.
Well, it's also a mentality.
Well,
Okay, so what if the woman's a mature 27-year-old?
I'm on it.
You know, prove it to me.
Is there any leeway for you, TJ? Or does it
Prove to me the maturity.
How are they going to do that?
They got to prove it.
Okay, well, what constitutes proving it to you?
I mean, I got to see a
Like, just
mentality
some-
that's closer
Just
to
some
mine.
examples.
Okay.
I have to see a mentality that's closer to mine now than what my mentality was in my 20s.
So you want a Gen X 30-year-old?
Yeah,
Or-
that'd be great.
Well,
I mean, you're not going to find it, but I mean, that's
someone
what
who
you're
has the
asking
Gen
for.
X mentality now at 30 years old, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. But I mean, could you handle it if the young lady was 28 with that mentality?
Well, see,
Could you
now I've been
bend a
sucked
bit?
into that before
And how was that
because
being sucked in?
there was there was the dog lady.
That's what I was just
Okay.
thinking. The dog lady was about that age, wasn't she?
Yeah, she swore up and down she was mature, but she really wasn't.
Right.
You know,
She was a dipshit.
Dumb shit. She had 15 fucking dogs. Wait, that's not very
She-
mature right there.
Not really, no.
She was creating a sled team in Illinois.
All she had to do was whip
That-
out her titties. She could have gotten a sled team of guys.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, just the fact that she's making a sled dog team in Illinois should have been the big red flag.
Well, I mean, like I said, and I knew her for a while, and that was the only reason that I kind of. And don't get me wrong, I've had my slips of where I'm like just depressed, and then I wound up fucking a lot.
Oh yeah.
And she falls into that time frame.
Uh-huh.
Like there was another. Well, one of my girlfriends, she had walked out and was just treating me like absolute shit for no reason. And I slipped into that depression. And oh my God, I put my thing into so much crazy over that 3 months.
Oh yeah.
Because it was like, oh, you're horny? Okay, come on over. I mean, that was my mentality. I was gone.
Yep.
I'm very happy that I'm very, very happy during that time frame. One, that Ray did not have the morning disaster going. And two, I'm very, very happy that Ray still has no clue about that time frame.
All right.
If you were just thinking very heavily with that southern head.
Yeah, very much so. Like, there was one girl that she was so ready to go that I ended up banging her on a car.
Ooh.
Like no hood, just right on top of the engine.
Ooh. Ooh.
And the garage had no heat, and it was February.
Ooh. Damn.
As long as you guys didn't freeze like stuck together.
We got close.
That just made me shrivel up.
I seem to remember a threesome in that time frame, but I was really drunk. So I don't know if it happened or not.
So
Yeah.
do you at least kind of vaguely recall the girls that were involved or could have been involved?
I kind of vaguely recall the girls, and I'm kind of wishing that I don't because
Oh.
they were about in that 5 range.
There's
So you
nothing wrong
got-
with a 5, right?
So you got 2 5s thinking it would equal 10.
No, those 2 5s those 2 5s went through some Common Core math, and together they only made an 8.
That's still not
You
bad.
got stuck with the remainder apparently.
Yeah, there was a 2-point deduction on those two when they were trying to do something together because they swore up and down they'd done it before, but they were completely fucking uncoordinated.
I've never had one that was uncoordinated.
Oh,
Like that's
2 of them
something-
together. I mean, they were uncoordinated.
I say that's something I've actually never done sexually. I've never been in a threesome. My weird things are more locations than sexual partners at the same time.
Oh. Well,
I mean, I've got my bouts in my history of promiscuity. And it's like, I'm glad that I'm very happy at this point that I've grown up enough that I could be picky.
Right.
Yeah. And I really at this point, I really am.
Well, and as long as you're okay with that, you can be picky.
Well, like my daughter's mom, shit, man, we've been on again, off again for over 20 years.
Well,
and the one thing that we both agree is the sex is always good.
Huh.
It's the day-to-day stuff that gets in the way, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it really, it sounds like a joke, but it really is.
I mean, there are just some people that like you can get along day-to-day with, but you can't do more with them. And then there's some people that,
Oh, she and I talk every day. I mean, damn near every day we are on the phone with each other.
Yeah, you're friends with benefits.
Yeah, I mean, we get along to this day, but the one thing that both of us will admit to anybody is even if we were to get to a position where we decided to go for it again, we cannot live together. We cannot live together.
Which is a good fact to know going into a relationship.
Yeah, but I mean, and then I told her, I said, well, if I'm going to be 100% perfectly honest about it, the fact is I can't live with anybody. Because I'm just so picky on how things are at my home, and it's got to be done that way. You understand?
Yeah.
Can I see that?
Well, I mean, it's because I've lived on my own for so long.
Right.
That it's got to be done that way, or I'm just going to be an asshole. Like my ex-wife and I talked about that the other day, and she goes, yeah, living with you you suck. She goes, nobody can live with you.
I don't have a problem living with people. I kind of miss living with someone. That gets boring after a while.
Well, I'm satisfied with that, though. Like, come on over, do your thing, get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here type of deal.
Yeah.
Wham, bam, and scram.
Exactly. That's all.
I like the sound of that one.
That's all I want.
Wham, bam, and scram. That's
I don't want you coming over all the time. And my life revolves around podcasts. I do podcasts damn near every freaking day of the week.
Yeah.
Every night. I don't want to be bothered. When I'm horny, it's when I'm not on a podcast. So let's get it on. Other than that, just leave me alone.
Well, like, how many clothes are you wearing when you're not on the show?
Pants, underpants. I don't wear shirts because the cat wouldn't lay with me all the time if I wear a shirt. So I don't wear a shirt. I don't wear a shirt about an hour a day. Whenever I'm on a podcast. Well, today 2 hours. Ooh, record. Actually, this shirt's not even all the way on. It's just kind of. I want to get a bunch of those collars. You just fucking collar, That's all I fucking need.
You just need something.
Yeah, it's just one of them cases like you threw it on long enough to do the show, and that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, no one.
Yeah,
can
Corey
tell
says it right there.
pants,
Steve, you do podcasts 7 days a week on multiple shows.
I love it. I mean, it's fun. I mean, it really is. It keeps me.
But like in Steve's, Steve's defense on that. And Steve's defense on that, he found a craft that he enjoys, and he's dedicated to that craft.
Or crap.
And it's not Kraft macaroni and cheese.
I don't know what the craft is, but talking? I would talk.
Well, the broadcasting craft. Like, I still, don't get me wrong, I love broadcasting. And when certain things come into place and we're ready to go, and I'm like, my uncle's goal, once the dust settles and we do everything on the acreage that we're doing, his goal is to have me out of the truck working from home and running everything so he can go and travel.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. And I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I would be. Yeah,
because, well, then I'll be able to get up and, go to my office, and I'll start my day probably listening to Morning Disaster. And then I'm, if I'm not doing maintenance work or mowing or, different stuff that I've got to do around there, I'll be in my office.
Right.
Which my office is going to double as the leasing office.
Oh.
So, it is like I'm going to have a 60-inch TV on the wall.
Whoa.
In my office. I think that is highly important.
You say, are you going to have it hooked up to your PC as a monitor as well, or no?
Well, no, I'm going to have a separate. Monitor up for the security.
Okay.
Oh.
For the cameras and whatnot, and that'll be closer to my desk.
Camera.
I don't think he's talking about for porn, Steve.
But like my recliners, my coffee table, my bookshelves with all of my service manuals and my different books that I like to read and everything will all be in there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's my workspace.
Yep.
And I'm going to have 3 bar stools that are all Chevy.
Steve.
They're all going to be Chevrolet bar stools by the bar, and I'll have it may not be a wet bar, but I will have a bar in there.
So your stools will be upside down so you can accommodate 12?
No.
Oh, okay. Steve, are you okay? Are you having a stroke or something?
No, I'm just I'm visualizing these Chevrolet bar stools. Would they be red?
Do what?
Would they be red? The Chevrolet bar stools.
Yeah, like the ones I'm getting are going to they're going to be a little more plush. They're going to have a half back on them. They're going to have armrests on them.
Oh.
And they're going to have the Chevrolet emblem on them.
Oh, okay. I see.
So these are, I'm not talking like cheap bar stools. These are like, $140 a piece.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
But they're really nice,
Yeah.
Bear with me a second as I'm getting everything logged up and ready to go, guys.
10-4.
Oh, no problem.
Let's get everything logged. Whoa. I think I'd rather have a Budweiser Barstool than a Chevy. Or maybe a Chevy, a Budweiser, and a Jägermeister. Or maybe Chevy, a Budweiser, a Crown Royal. There we go. Fuck yeah, I want it. It looks like a purple Crown Royal bag. Oh, fuck yeah. That would be badass.
See, I couldn't do Budweiser, though. Not anymore.
Why?
Maybe a Shiner.
Yeah.
Like a Shiner box stool. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Because I would have to do something I drink.
Oh.
That's fair.
Corona.
I don't drink Corona. Corona is horse piss with a lime. No, hell, I don't even rank that. It's donkey piss.
I used to really racist joke about Corona. I'm not going to say it, though. I always thought Corona was a bunch of Mexicans standing down by the river saying, "Oh, look at the Americans! They're buying our beats!"
Yeah, Corona is terrible. I hate Coronas.
If you got to put a lime in your beer, there's something fucking the matter with it.
Yeah, Corona is terrible. If you've got to put a lime in your beer to make it taste like a beer, that's not a good beer.
Although, I do like Blue Moon and orange juice. I do really like Blue Moon and orange juice. I wonder if you could add, I used to think I always wanted a screwdriver. I tried to make one time. It's good. I don't care for a screwdriver. It tastes like, I don't know, flat orange juice. It didn't do anything for me. I'd rather just drink the orange juice without the vodka.
Now I've got to ask, how is this? Would this Casa Real that you guys went to, would that be something that I would actually be impressed by, or am I going to pick it the hell apart?
Knowing you, you're going to pick it the hell apart.
The food itself was pretty good and pretty fast. Dude, I was really surprised how quick we got served. And I was pretty authentic. Pretty authentic.
Yeah.
Really.
Corey says it right here. He's got a buddy that's a Snap-on dealer that can give me some nice bar stools. Just $25 a week for the next 10 years.
Yeah, that's each.
I'm glad I never got into that.
Yeah, I've got a lot of Matco tools. I've used Matco and I've used Snap. I've got Snap-on and Matco both. Matco is my preference.
I don't know. I think I probably used about all of it. So I was using most of Harbor Freight, but I always got plenty of extra of those. So I broke a lot of ratchets.
So you would go what if we could get you Harbor Freight bar stools? Would that be all right, Steve?
Oh yeah.
Or would you rather wait until they're out there on a tent sale?
That's a good time. That's the best time to get the air compressor.
Man, I got to tell you guys, like last night, dude, it got bitter cold down here last night. It was down to 28.
Wow.
Okay, so Corey's even saying that Casa Real is one of the best Mexican places in town.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
No, I don't want. No.
13 here.
It just feels like 5.
No. I don't know if I want to go outside while I'm up there now.
You're going to be lucky that it is going to warm up, though, when you're up there. In the 30s.
Yeah. Almost tropical.
Yeah.
At least for us.
Yeah, no shit. It's going to be 55 Monday. I'm wearing shorts all day.
Okay, so they were at the old Shop and Save on North Grand, and then they moved to the old Sizzler on Wabash.
Oh.
Boy, they love old locations, don't they?
I like them. I thought they were a little pricey. I mean, I got the surf and turf burrito.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that.
That comes with steak, bacon, shrimp, and then vegetables, and it's covered in a green sauce with some beans black beans on top of it, and they serve it on a cookie sheet. It comes out on a cookie sheet. And you just cut it up and eat it. I ate all that. Then I ate 2 of Ray's tacos. Oh, they were delicious.
Wait, so you not only ate your food, you were eating Ray's food too?
Well, he said I could.
Oh.
He said, "Here, you want these? I can't eat them." Oh, hell yeah, I'll eat them.
Steve just wrapped his lips and dove right into Steve's taco or to Ray's taco.
Oh my God!
Well, I wasn't gonna let them go to waste. They were perfect.
The only thing that'd make it funnier is if Ray was having fish tacos.
I don't know. They were. What were they? I don't know. They had like.
No, what would have made it funnier is if every time Steve took a bite, Ray was like, "Oh yeah, do some more. That makes me feel good." And just made it completely perverted. Why are you doing that, Ray? Steve's eating my taco.
Don't forget the beans, Steve.
Oh God!
It had like meat and guacamole and cilantro, and it had a fucking radish, a fresh radish slice on it. Oh,
There you go.
2 biters, man.
So I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing here, and I know it's not going to make it to the people that are receiving these things, but I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. So for Dan, I found a kind of like a thermos flask thing that is shaped like a bullet.
Oh yeah.
And on the side of it, it says Texas Tranquilizer.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
And I'm getting him that and a bottle of Iron Wolf Giddy Up, which is horseradish infused vodka.
Oh, I'll put that
there. You go.
Now for Chrissy, she still like wind chimes?
I'm pretty sure she did. She lives in the country.
I found a skull wind chime.
Oh, Halloween, yeah.
Like a cow skull, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna get that. And then she's getting a bottle of pineapple jalapeno tequila.
Oh, wow. They've been making all the weekends. She likes them beeritas.
What's that? Oh yeah, she does. I heard about that.
She likes them beeritas.
Then what I'm gonna do after that, I found, and I don't know if Ray will appreciate this or not, but I found, and I'm gonna start getting it shipped this way today. I found a Punisher omnibus.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Which, those of you that don't know, an omnibus is like 8 comics in hardback. And it's one of the better Punisher writers. I found that, and I found it on Amazon. I'm gonna get it coming right away.
Oh yeah.
And that's what Ray is getting, and then Steve, of course, is getting 2 ribeyes.
Ooh. Fresh.
It's like, damn, TJ, now I'm feeling kind of left out.
Oh. Well, I can't tell you
it's
what
all
you're
good.
getting.
Well, then I've got Riley. I've got to get I've got to get Riley's Christmas yet.
Yeah.
Wait, pretty much anybody else. It's like I'm visiting. These are what I'm doing for the different people that I'm doing stuff for. I promised it a while back.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm basically fulfilling the promise that I made a while back, and just getting it taken care of.
Yeah.
I'm bringing Carla a bottle of Iron Wolf bourbon.
Oh.
Your daughter's mom's getting a package, right?
Oh, my daughter's mom is definitely getting a package.
Fat
420 says the only comic books that Steve likes is coloring books.
I have a bunch of coloring books. I don't even color. I have a bunch of dirty coloring books, porn coloring books.
Oh, hey, there you go. Porn coloring books. I haven't seen one of them in years.
Christina got them for me when I was in the hospital. I never colored it. I think I colored one of them. Like, fuck this. This is boring as fuck. I'd rather eat shit.
But I'm going to try to make it over to go visit with Adam and Julie. And I've just got so much to do while I'm there. And it's a good thing I'm going to be in Springfield this time, even though my time, as far as getting Riley and having my time with him, that's going to be more time in the car for us. But otherwise, pretty much everything else that I want to do or I'm going to be doing is going to be right around the Springfield area.
Right. Yeah.
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 So, and by the way, I did watch the Cooking for the Poors Christmas Cookie Treat Fest. And, dude, what the hell, Steve? Them Buckeyes were the size of softballs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They came out a little bit big.
It's a shareable Buckeye.
We have big Buckeyes here in Illinois.
See, I thought they were Buckeyes, not
coconuts.
Oh, and I found out today that I can't eat the some bitches because the fucking chocolate aggravates my gallbladder. I think I'm dying.
Oh, so that's why you went with the different chocolate mix on it, huh?
And I can't eat any. I can't eat white chocolate. I can't eat dark chocolate. They both. Adam probably knows. He just had his gallbladder taken out, didn't you? This summer. Oh, mine's fucking. I've been trying to figure out what it is, and I finally figured it out today because I ate a piece of chocolate. I thought maybe it was a peppermint. I said something to Christine about it, and it went away. I sat down after the show and ate a fucking Buckeye, and here it comes again. I'm gonna immediately look up, will chocolate aggravate my gallbladder? Says, absolutely, yes.
Oh, wow.
Anything high in fat, fried foods, and that's exactly what I go through.
Yeah, it will definitely fucking mess with your gallbladder.
Well, I've noticed as I've gotten older that there's more stuff that'll give me gas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And if I get a case of the farts, man, be somewhere else. I don't even want to be in the room with me.
Right, yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to say my gas is any different. I'm still pretty gassy.
But I ate something yesterday that gave me poop soup, man. I couldn't get away from the damn bathroom today.
Yeah, I ate chili last night, and goddamn, about midnight. Oh, I can't wait till morning. I gotta go.
Oh, it's like every time I'd get comfortable and I'd start to go to sleep, then my colon would wake me back up like a 5-alarm clock and going, all right, time to go again.
Yeah. I just found out the other night that my body really doesn't like me eating Oreos.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Oreos?
Yeah, Oreos.
Oh, man, dude, I love the double stuff Oreos.
Yeah, I had a few before I went to bed, and yeah, my colon wasn't going to let me go to sleep.
Now, since you had your gallbladder out, can you eat salad?
Yeah.
Really? If people tell me some people say you can't eat salad.
I mean, I don't, but I could.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, every once in a while I like a good salad, but damn, fucking goes right through me.
That's one thing that don't last around my place. If I get salad, I will eat the hell out of that salad.
That's good.
And it's gone.
I can do that with tomatoes and shit. But I got some romaine lettuce in the refrigerator right now. I need to eat.
Just cut up a bunch of vegetables and toss that salad.
Yeah. Wish it was that simple.
Good Lord. Did you really just go there?
I'm a dad. I have to.
Because I mean, you do realize that while I'm doing my paperwork and stuff and trying to get them to hurry up so I can leave, I can still hear you.
Oh, I know. I would be more worried if you couldn't hear me if we're both on the show.
Exactly.
But no, I mean, digging through the hard drive and finding all those old Christmas songs and everything. I seriously, when I started hearing them today, I'm sitting there listening to them and I'm like, why did I keep these for so many years?
That's true. That's true.
Is there any way we can talk to Ray about having us do like a top 5 on this show? You think?
Probably.
Because I know there are a lot of listeners out there who haven't heard the songs that we're talking about.
But I'll tell you what I'm going to end up doing is I'm probably going to get another hard drive another portable hard drive that is dedicated strictly to like Ray's stuff.
Okay.
But once my studio's set up, I'll have turntables, reel to reel, Betamax. I'm going to have the, I'm going to be able to digitize anything in that studio.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to go ahead and send Ray up some money and go, all right, send me the first box. Let me get to work on it. I'll have my cassette players.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just going to start digitizing everything that he's got. And then sending him back not only the masters, but also a flash drive.
Right.
Like a 40 gig flash drive that has it all digitized, turned into MP3, and send it back to him.
Yeah. That would be
and cool. I would say probably after everything's put back together and ready to go, that's probably my first 6 months of using my office is going to be digitizing and doing the shows.
Wow.
And another thing I'm really looking forward to, I'm really excited about, and I'm looking forward to is when I do finally get to retire out of the truck.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be able to start doing more shows.
It's not going to be like the last time where you kind of retired, right?
No, well, I mean, I'm going to be kind of retired, but I'm going to be working from home.
No, but I meant like kind of being retired from trucking. Last time that didn't fare so great.
It didn't, but I wanted to move too. And that was probably the biggest thing that pushed me back into the truck full time. I knew, and I have known for a long time. I mean, a lot of you guys think that this was a spur of the moment decision, and it really wasn't. I've known for probably the last 15 years that I did not want to spend the rest of my life in Illinois.
Yeah.
I wanted to be somewhere in the Southwest, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. That was where I wanted to be. And it just so happened that a place that had a lot of memories from my childhood and a place that I was visiting to see my grandpa turned out to be where I really wanted to be at. And my very close second would be going back to the El Paso, Texas, Las Cruces, New Mexico area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You've had a lot of adventures in Las Cruces.
Those adventures will be hitting the book, and you ain't a joking there. I'm still I'm scraping the surface on different stuff that's happened. Like I haven't even gotten to where Tajiro was doing the handstand over the garbage can because we got him drunk. For little Japanese guy, we get him drunk for the first time in his life. And he's doing a handstand on the garbage can with two of the other guys from that band holding him up and barfing over his head into that garbage can. It was like the most talented puke I've ever seen in my life.
Scores high on the puke scale, huh?
That was a definite
creativity anyway.
Yeah, it was very creative puking. That's one where I wish I had video back then, because I would have taken the video of him barfing over his head and into the trash can.
Okay.
Because he's upside down doing a handstand on this garbage can, barfing.
Uh-huh. His head is in the trash can?
Yes.
Okay.
But there's a couple times he pushed himself up. You saw the vomit going out and into the trash can, out of him and into the trash can.
Okay. I just hope his head was in such a way that the vomit wasn't going up his nose.
Oh, no, he had his head tipped back. But it did wind up in his hair a lot.
Oh.
Well, at least when he comes back from passing out, he'll be able to smell what he did right before he passed out.
Right.
Oh.
No, my understanding is when they got him back to where they were staying, before he was even allowed into the house, he got hosed off with the garden hose.
Like Long Duck Dong?
Yeah. They hose him off, and then he goes in and he gets a shower immediately.
Canine cologne. 3 sheets to the wind.
I'm going to kind of circle back to the whole idea of Steve traveling around in an RV, because I could see Steve pulling up and parking out in front of Ray's house. Then Ray come out and go, "What are you doing?" "Oh, shitter's full."
Uncle Bob got one for sale. He wants $84,000 for it.
Damn.
It's what now?
Yeah, fucking motor coach for sale.
Oh, really? Only 84. Is it a gas or a diesel?
Diesel.
Man, diesel pusher's the way to go if you can afford it.
He's had it to Alaska and back.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. I like the diesel pushers. Mine's got the 3126 Caterpillar in it.
Run. Yeah, when I lived with Michelle, we bought a fucking Winnebago over in South County. And it was one of them fucking Winnebagos, God, I'll never forget, driving it across the fucking river. It was like driving a fucking cardboard box across the fucking, it's blowing me all over the fucking road. Like, oh, shit.
But I think I understand what Corey's trying to say. Yeah. He's saying that Steve's RV would not be the Christmas vacation. It would be the Breaking Bad Winnebago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, the thing I love about my Allegro, the thing I love about it is when it opens up, it's it's the same size as a 1-bedroom apartment. Matter of fact, we did the measurements on it. And Fat 420 and I were talking, and I did the measurements, and we kind of put the math together. He goes, "Son of a bitch, dude, your coach is bigger than my apartment."
Yeah. Yeah.
So with the slides out and everything that's opened up, I mean, it is really spacious. And I've got, I've got my recliner in there. I've got my big screen hanging up in there. I mean, it's a really good setup for me. Because the other thing I plan on doing is I don't plan on sitting still. I do plan on getting out and traveling and doing some things I've wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yep, you got to spread mayhem across the nation.
Oh, there you go. Skeet, skeet, skeet. Here we go. But yeah, that's I've always wanted to take the North to Alaska Highway and go up to Alaska for a couple months.
Yeah.
But I want to do that. I want to do it when it's a little warmer once and ride the motorcycle.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to do it when it's summertime here. So it's only like 60 there.
But like my grandpa has a record up there there's a certain fish, and he actually has a record catching that fish in Alaska.
I'd like to go salmon fishing.
That would be fun. I love salmon.
Oh, I love salmon too. Yeah.
Grilled salmon.
Oh, yeah.
Grilled salmon with a little lemon pepper.
Oh, yeah.
And a little bit of like garlic salt and lemon pepper, and then add like a squirt of lemon on it too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man. And then you wrap it in your foil and you put it on the grill and let it grill. My God.
Oh.
I mean, it's borderline orgasmic.
Oh, little rice pilau.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then for dessert, you had a key lime pie.
Oh.
I think Steve just came a little bit.
Key lime pie.
I do. I like a key lime pie. If it's a good key lime pie, I really do. I enjoy it.
Yeah. Little lemon pie too. Oh.
And my favorite is still lemon meringue.
I'm not a big meringue fan. I mean, it's okay, but I'd rather have Cool Whip.
Really?
Yeah. I'd rather have Cool Whip.
Just have a lemon cream pie.
Oh yeah, exactly. Lemon. That's I get that key lime yogurt and put a little bit of whipped cream in it.
Well, that sounds like it'd be good too.
Yeah, makes it fluffy. Yeah.
You just get like the small pie shells after that, and you can make yourself little key lime pies.
Yeah, that's very smart. We might just invented something.
No, I didn't. People have been doing that for a long time. I just brought it to your attention.
Well, if he is listening or he listens tomorrow while I'm thinking about it, I do want to say happy birthday to our very own Chronic Chris Ness.
Oh, yeah.
I know he's out celebrating Chris Ness, not Christmas.
Yeah.
He probably
Merry Christmas, everybody.
He probably has a full throttle saloon.
Nah, he was talking about going back up to Iowa and going and spending time with his dad.
Yeah, I saw that.
Corey, if I gave Steve another idea for his show, it'll be a very simple show.
Would be.
Well, the thing I like is like everybody says, you just, when Steve describes what he's going to cook for cooking for the poors, you're sitting there going, that sounds like it's going to look like deuce in a pan. It's just not something that's going to be anywhere close to appealing. But then he does it, and everybody's like, this is surprisingly really good.
It's amazing he can't cook.
Hey, you remember the old You remember the old cooking shows on PBS? Do you guys remember those?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Julia Child.
I think. Well, like my mom loved the Frugal Gourmet.
Oh, I love the Frugal Gourmet too. Yeah.
Like that was her favorite. But I was like, yeah, he was good, but he was always like really like. He reminded me of that monotone teacher that you just wanted to shoot because he was so boring.
Yeah. It's kind of like Bubba.
My favorite one was Yen Can Cook.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Yen Can Cook. If Yen can cook, so can you.
I've been watching this world's worst chefs. There's some fucking people that can't fucking cook. God damn.
Oh, dude. One of my favorite things. I'll turn this on while I'm going down the road, so I've got something to listen to. One of my favorite things when it comes to cooking shows that's out there is Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh yeah.
Gordon Ramsay and Kitchen Nightmares. Yeah. I love it.
Just hearing him tear into the staff or to the owners, especially the owners.
How can you send this to somebody? This is rotten.
Yeah. It's amazing that these fucking places look like that, but it's scary.
But I mean,
they do.
The American one, I mean, he gets animated on the American version of it.
Yeah. God forbid he finds a microwave or two in your kitchen. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
I like the one where he did the one where he did what was it? That's what the soup of the day was. And she said, it's the soup of the day. You know, what kind is it?
It's just the soup of the day. I don't know.
It's just the soup of the day.
Yeah.
I remember that one. No, I think my favorite one was the guy that kept telling him, "Oh, it's fresh frozen."
Yeah.
And he goes, "It's either fresh or it's frozen. It can't be both."
It comes in and we freeze it, and then we thaw it out again. It's fresh frozen.
That's another thing with Ramsay, man. He is big on do not. If you are running a restaurant, you do not use frozen ingredients.
No.
Yeah, like if you're a seafood restaurant off of a bay area, you better be using their supply. You better be getting it fresh every morning.
You know, I'll tell you what. I mean, I as you guys know, I love seafood. That's something that I just eat the living hell out of seafood. And living here in Texas gives me some of that, because if I really want good seafood, I'm 3 hours away from it. I go down and I spend a weekend down in Corpus.
Right.
Or down on Port Aransas. I mean, I go down to the Gulf Coast.
Yep.
You can get yourself a fresh steak and some fresh seafood, and you're good.
But I mean, I think that's one of the things I love about this state is anything I really want, save a couple of small items, is within a drive.
Right.
And it's within a 3 hour, 4 hour trip of me. If I want true Mexican food, I can go down to Del Rio. I can go over to Eagle Pass. I mean, they're close to me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, granted, I prefer going out to Las Cruces or El Paso because then I'm hanging out with friends.
Right.
Not to mention that there is like when I lived there, and this is something I've talked about before, but never really gone into a whole lot of detail. there was a Mexican family out there that I got to know the family very well, and they pretty much adopted me as one of their own.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm like a how was it Pop worded it? He said I'm an honorary Montoya.
Oh yeah.
You know, but Sonia calls me. My friend Sonia, who is one of the first people I met in that family, and she was the one that brought me into that family, and her son Jesse and I became just really, really close friends. I mean, I was there when he passed from cancer before I moved.
Okay.
26 years old, he passed of cancer. That was hard.
Yeah.
But when we were like, she called me the other day and she goes, you need to let me know the next time you're coming out to visit us in Las Cruces. And I said, okay, well, I mean, I planned on it, but what's up? She goes, I have a gallon of menudo.
Oh.
And a gallon of homemade salsa.
Wow.
For me. And I'm like, I got to make that trip probably February, March. I've got to make that trip out there. That salsa is her mom's recipe. Oh my God.
Yeah, nothing beats a really good homemade salsa. Especially when it's done right.
No, I'll tell you what, I could just get tortilla chips for the next fucking month and eat on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's got me a quart of pico de gallo.
Oh.
Okay.
So, I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff that I love. And I love that menudo. The menudo is so great when you have a hangover.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. The good menudo, if you've got a hangover, it's got everything in it to whip you back into shape. It'll hydrate you. It's got the vitamin. It's got everything it needs to get you back right again.
Cool.
We've got a mercado that's here in Austin that does do some very good menudo, and they make it every day. But when the pot runs out, that's it. They're not serving anymore.
Oh, that's fair.
Absolutely.
You just better hope you're some of the first in line.
Still loading this trailer. Like, how long does it take to load a trailer?
Well, it could take a while.
I mean, you have to look at the crew you're talking about, TJ.
Did they have to take a break in between loading it? Or?
My podcast team would load a trailer faster than these guys are doing today.
Maybe they have a lot.
I need to get Steve in there to supervise them and tell them how to get it done.
I could show them how to run a forklift. I'm forklift.
Oh, it ain't forklift. It's all hand loaded.
Oh, hell no. Fuck that.
I've done that.
This is floor loaded trailers for FedEx.
Oh, fuck that.
But I'll tell you what, it's funny. It's funny coming in here in the summertime because when the sun goes down, the warehouse whips every single door open.
Oh yeah.
But they've got the warehouse during the day; it's air conditioned.
Right.
Like, we're not going to roast our people in here, you know?
Right. Yeah.
No, like I said, that the Mexican food is something I really got into when I lived in Las Cruces, and it's carried with me ever since. It's something. It's one of my favorite things to eat, and when it's done properly, my God.
Right.
As everybody knows, I am not a fan of avocado. I don't like guacamole. I am not a fan of avocado at all. However, we have a friend that lives here that she was born and raised in Mexico, and she makes roasted avocado.
Ooh.
And it is that I will sit there and eat. It is really good. That is the only way I can do it. Do what?
You don't like guacamole?
No, I don't.
I don't either. I really don't like avocados either.
There's definitely an acquired taste.
When somebody looks up and they like, okay, let's say I'm out with Sonia and her husband, and we hit a Mexican restaurant in Las Cruces, and somebody orders guacamole.
Mm-hmm.
They immediately start complaining that that's not real Mexican food.
Right.
That somebody's trying to get fake Mex is how they word it.
Right.
Now, another thing that I get out of New Mexico that I love is the Hatch green chilies. Green or red chilies. I love the chilies. They're usually about a foot long.
Mm.
They're great. Corey says FedEx is like UPS, assuming that it's all hand loaded with an extended retractable conveyor belt to get to the front and lift up the floor for access to the bottom. On the pups, yes, but I'm pulling a 53-foot today. So there are no panels. It's just right onto the floor.
Oh. Well, they did it one piece at a time.
They finally got the trailer closed. I can hook up to it.
Yay.
Why couldn't you hook up to it while they were doing it?
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I mean, like, the biggest thing with this, that stung, is just trying to get everything done so I can go.
Yeah.
You know, the warehouse has got to understand. They holler about peak season, which we're in, and they want everything moving as fast as they can get it there, you know?
Yeah.
Well, the warehouse has got to do their part too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We can only do so much, and then they've got to jump on it as well.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Guys, I need to let you go. Julie's feeling like crap, and Marcy is not helping. So I got to go pitch in and be dad.
Well, you want to give some final thoughts before you bail out?
I don't know. If you get a chance, enjoy some local cuisine, especially if you can get it fresh. And don't be afraid to try new stuff within reason.
Absolutely.
So, worst case scenario, maybe you don't like what you try. You gave it a shot. Try something new. Have an adventure.
Well, yeah.
So,
I mean, that's half the fun. That's what a lot of people don't get. Is half the fun is you got to try new stuff.
Yeah.
So, all right, Adam, Steve and I are going to keep on going for a little bit longer.
All right. I will see you guys later.
Yeah. See you later.
Oh, man, dude. No, I'll tell you, it's just the thing I could say I honestly miss about Illinois, and probably more than anything else, Steve, is the people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I left a lot of good people back there.
Oh, yeah.
And that I can honestly say I miss.
Yeah. Yeah. I see your point there. I mean, I don't think I'm going to go anywhere soon, at least.
I think Ray would be mad at you if you did.
Where am I going to go? I mean, even if I did somewhere. And I wouldn't be far away. So not like I'm gonna move across state. Although I did think about moving to Louisiana one time, but that was when I was gonna live with a girl. So I have a girl to live with now. So I don't want to live with this cat.
What made you want to move to Louisiana?
She was from Louisiana. We were looking into it because it was cold and I wanted a warm climate. But then I thought, oh man, fucking bugs and snakes and shit like that. I don't know about that. Alligators, I don't know. So we didn't move. She ended up dying.
So it was the climate really that made you want to move?
Oh yeah, I hate Illinois winters. I'd be a snowbird if I could afford it. I'd go somewhere warmer in winter.
Yeah, I got to say that's probably the thing I hate the most in Illinois is the winters because they're unpredictable.
Oh yeah, definitely, way unpredictable. I guess it's 12 right now, but then it's supposed to be 60 fucking Monday. And then it get cold again. No wonder people are fucking sick. God damn, fucking Mother Nature needs to figure this shit out. What's up, Mike? Mike Wonder. Sparky. No, what's Speedy? Speedy the turtle.
Yeah, like I said, bear with me as I'm going through this. I'm getting my paperwork done so I can get on the road.
Oh.
Corey, in answer to your question, no, UPS is not or FedEx is not union.
Oh.
Every time somebody brings up union and bring it in, that contractor loses their contract.
Oh wow. Ugh. Huh. Wonder why. It seems to be that bad. Are they like who's his name? Jimmy Hoffa? Was he the head of the Teamsters? He was amazing. Yeah,
no, Teamsters isn't that bad. It's just it's a union, and a lot of companies are trying to get away from unions.
Oh.
And they're trying to get away from the unions because there's like the unions had a place many years ago, and in some places they really still do. I think they do in the trucking industry still.
Right, yeah.
But there are other places where now laws have gone into effect that pretty much the union's just getting money out of people.
Okay.
And they're not a benefit. A pretty great example would be if we go back to a couple of months prior to the pandemic. Remember that big GM strike?
Yep.
And I mean, that was just the UAW digging money.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, back even as recent as the 80s, and even to a point the 90s, the union had a place.
Right.
And I would be one of them that would say, yeah, the union had a place, and they were a definite necessity. But when the union stopped, well, like the UAW now, Caterpillar being one of their biggest, contracts.
Right.
Caterpillar just folds every time the UAW does something, but then they fold, and then they go close a plant in Illinois and move it someplace that is non-union required.
Right. Like Chile.
Well, like we'll go with the Mossville plant. That was engine assembly for Caterpillar. And that was their big thing, was the engine assembly plant. That is now in Seguin, right outside of San Antonio.
I don't know if I've ever even belonged to a union. I might have. So at some point in time.
You know, I can honestly say the other thing too is I do pretty good with what I'm doing, and I have. Like, you know, Steve, you've been around me for quite a while now.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, as long as I've been driving, I don't think anybody could disagree with that. I do pretty well.
Right.
But the thing is, and here's what's funny about it, is I've never had a union job in my entire life.
I'm thinking we did when I worked for the golf course. We were maintenance under some kind of maintenance union. Under some kind of maintenance union.
Yeah.
I think. But I don't
say now. Did they have a union for you, like when you were out at the golf course?
Yeah. And you could join after, like, you had to work at the golf course for like 2 or 3 years consecutive, you know, because usually work golf course, you got hired in March and you work till November, usually. And by November, there's nothing more to do until spring again. So, but if you got hired back like 2 or 3 consecutive years in a row, then you would be eligible to join the union, which then they would consider you a full-time employee. But you still would only work. You would work a little longer. You might start in late February and work through December. Yeah, you're still gonna get laid off for a couple months, but that wasn't too bad. I didn't mind that. I kind of like being laid off. Get home and draw unemployment. Not have to do anything.
Yeah, like I will say that, like, for a company like Holland, when Holland was still out there, the Teamsters did really good for them. But then Yellow bought Holland, and Yellow went bankrupt. And I had another friend of mine that wound up right in the crossfire of that whole mess.
Ooh.
He just ended up saying the hell with it, and he finally retired, and he moved to Tennessee.
Huh? I'd probably be the best. So I would have done. What the hell is this? I'm not going to mess with this shit.
But yeah, in all my years of driving, I've never worked for a company that was a union company. But I've worked for some really good ones.
Right.
I still say this to this day, that I think Schneider is a good place for getting your start. Get your foot in the door, learn the trade. But like, I worked for Jim Hawk Truck Trailers. I worked for Flex and Gate Logistics. Cavalier Cartage out of Springfield, one of my favorite companies I worked for. I had a lot of fun there. I was not real impressed with Trimac, but it would be good for, again, somebody getting their foot in the door and they want to get started. You know, and that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. That's good, yeah.
And now I'm working for a subcontractor for FedEx, where, yeah, I may not have all the benefits, but I've got those through the VA.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and that's where I kind of differ, because I do have my VA pension still, and I still have things that are there that kind of cover me no matter what.
Right. Yeah.
My thing with a job is I want my vacation time. I want to be able to take time off and do the things that I want to do.
Right. That makes sense.
And if I'm making 70, 80 a year and I'm getting that, then I'm pretty satisfied with where I'm at.
Right. Yeah. That makes very good sense.
Well, and I mean, that's, I've gotten to that point now that that's more important than the medical or the dental or the vision or the retirement 401k or any of that. I have my pension.
Right.
I have my medical, dental, vision all covered.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
And when I get to the point that there are things that I want to do, I just want a little supplemental.
Right.
When I get certain things done down here, then yeah, I fully intend to travel more. And I've been on the road for a long time, but I've seen stuff under a company's terms and not under my terms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I'm getting to the point now where it's like, it's time to see these things now on my terms.
Right. Yeah. That's nice.
Like, I want to ride the motorcycle down the Vegas Strip.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Oh, crap.
That'd be cool.
That would be fun. I just realized I did something. I've got to fix it.
Hope you didn't run over a sign.
It was one of those, I was halfway paying attention, halfway not, and like, wait a minute, I was supposed to take that exit back there. Oops.
I hate that.
It won't take me long to fix it. I'll just get up here to the next exit and flip it around,
Okay. Okay.
That's the nice thing about this late at night around Austin is the traffic's not that bad.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I hate that. Damn it, I missed that exit. I've done that where I live here. If I just get on highway, Joe, fuck, what am I doing in Springfield? I want to get off of Williams. I missed the fucking exit. That's nice.
Yeah, like I said, I was just like, oh shit, oh damn, I'm gonna have to turn this thing around. I cannot believe I did that. I just got it right into the mode of like, I was thinking about one of my spots that I do when I'm working the earlier shift, and I was thinking about that and driving there, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's not where I'm going.
Oops.
So I'll turn it around and get back to where I need to go. So I can. But that's fine. Again, this is the kind of things that, and it's something else I've noticed since I've been living down here and just enjoying my life again, is it's like, that was something that, Steve, you'll remember this. Like if I had done something like that before,
Oh yeah.
moving, oh man, I would have been cussing up a storm.
Yeah. Yeah. God damn it.
And I would have had everybody laughing at me because I'm so upset because I screwed up. Especially a certain morning show host whom will remain nameless.
Yeah. Exactly.
He always got a kick out of me getting mad.
Yep.
Still does.
Still does. Exactly.
I think he still does. I think he's going back and just trying to find different points where he made me mad so he could just make that a best of bit.
Yep.
And it would not surprise me if he did.
No.
But now it's like, oh, okay, I screwed up. Time to fix it. No big deal. And I kind of, since I've moved, I've gotten more of a mentality where I take a lot of stuff in stride.
Right. That's good. That's what you got to do.
There's no point.
No.
No point in getting like overly upset about it. And okay, I screwed up. Hey, I missed my turn for my exit. Why? Because I was not paying attention to what I was doing.
All right.
Big shock.
Yeah.
Oh, why am I not paying attention to what I'm doing? Because I'm doing a show and I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Like when I set up this Thursday night program, that was before peak.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I would have to do. Yeah. Life's too short to get wound up about just stupid crap. Corey hit it right. But before peak, I set this show up like, okay, there's going to be weeks where I'll be home and then there's going to be weeks where I'm not.
Yeah.
And trying to work the time frame around where I could do it where I'm home. But the downside is I don't want to step on that subscriber. I enjoy the Thursday night subscriber show.
Right.
It's probably my favorite one of the week.
Uh-huh.
Even though there can be some very disturbing things on that show.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
But no, it's just too short to get wound up. Mike wants to know if you're high, Steve.
Yeah. Not real high, but I'm high. I got a nice buzz going.
You're high enough.
I'm high enough, yeah. I'm high enough.
Oh, there's the exit for Cesar Chavez Boulevard. Now, mind you, that is Cesar Chavez, not Dirty Sanchez.
Okay.
But no, I just, like this. I turned it around at a couple miles down from Montopolis, and now I'm heading back.
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'd have been mad as hell.
Yeah, I'm not upset by it. I'm like, okay, it happens. Now, 3 years ago, I would have been trying to tear the dash out of the truck.
Yeah.
Because I would have been so angry with myself. And it's like, no, shit happens. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What's somebody going to do? Take away my birthday?
Huh? You never know. Never know.
Like I celebrate it anyway.
True. Everybody celebrates it.
I really don't. I don't make a big deal out of my birthday.
Well, I don't either.
Probably the first reason is it never really was when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
No, not west, not west, not west. I need 71 east. I haven't navigated this exit in a while. Normally, I've got one lane that I hit, and I stay in that lane. That takes me straight back to the terminal, and I don't need to go all the way back, turn around again. I fixed it, though.
I know.
And there's the Austin Bergstrom International Airport.
Oh.
But when I come off the exit ramp, now I'm in the lane I need this time for the toll road I'm going to take.
Oh, shit. You got to pay a toll?
Well, I mean, I've got a pass for it in the truck.
Oh, yeah.
So if I've got like the pre-pass or whatever they call it up in Chicago.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Or I-Pass, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I've got one that's similar that covers most of Texas, Kansas, Oklahoma.
Oh, wow.
Some of Louisiana. I mean, it covers a lot.
Oh, wow. The company pays for that?
Company pays for it.
Huh? That's what you want.
And I run the I tend to run the tollways quite a bit.
I would. They're in the best shape. Well, it should be.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, like I said, kind of going back to it, circling around. I'm excited for the trip. But there's two parts to that. I'm excited to see Riley. I'm excited to see you guys.
Right.
But I'm also excited to come home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, I know I'm only up there for a week, and then I'm coming home.
Right. Right.
Oh, God, guess what? Your buddy decided to log in, Steve.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to the chronic one. Happy birthday to me.
Why do you got to log in and make it all about you?
Because it's my birthday and
who cares?
It's my birthday, so it's the one day of the year I do absolutely whatever the fuck I want to do.
So you're celebrating the day that your face rubbed against your mother's vagina?
You're the only
Congratulations on making it to the anniversary, by the way.
Yeah, man, fucking level 42.0.
Remember, you're another year closer to your balls being deeper in the toilet water.
That's true. That's true.
It just means I'm gonna live a long and fulfilling life.
Huh? Possibly.
Steve, do you think he's going to live a long and fulfilling life?
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't believe much in psychics or mysticisms, but I've had 3 different ones that I actually would give credit to.
Well, I believe that there are people that have figured out how to use the poop knife.
Now, 3 different people said I was going to have a bad accident after my 41st birthday, which did happen. I was going to have another accident at work right after my 42nd birthday, which did happen. But if I make it to 43, I will live a long life. All 3 of them said that, and I'll hold that today.
Wow.
Well, what did the psychic tell you about, your weed habit?
They said that ain't gonna hurt. They said that ain't gonna hurt nothing. They said I'm gonna fuck Steve up in this match. Smoker Mania.
They never heard nobody ever die from smoking weed, have you? Nope.
So I didn't get to do what I wanted to do for my birthday, but I still got to do something fun.
Oh.
Yeah, you were saying something about you weren't able to go up to Iowa. Now, did you get to do that?
No, I didn't get to go up to Iowa because my check never came.
Oh, bitches.
Are you going to say the same thing when it's time to do Smoker Mania, that your check didn't come so you can't compete?
Oh no, I'm going to be there for that. All I need is a full tank of gas. Maybe some beef jerky.
Oh, beef jerky. I like beef jerky.
Now, Steve needs the booger chair and some beef curtains.
Oh, a booger chair. I want some beef jerky now.
Do what?
I want some beef jerky now.
Yeah, I'll probably pick some up on the way to Houston. I'm going to wait, though. I don't know. I might pull in tonight and get Whataburger.
Oh.
Fuck you. I got one last thing to do while I'm over this way. I got to run back over to Metropolis to go to the comic book store tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I might hit Whataburger on the way to Houston tonight.
Man.
I still got half of Monte Cristo from Cheddar's in there.
Oh, those are fucking good.
Dude,
man.
And they make their Monte Cristos, they use French toast, and then they deep fry it.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
They put that raspberry jam shit on it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Cheddar's Monte Cristo is a fucking bomb, man.
Hey, you know what is difficult to get, but it's one of the best sandwiches there is out there? A good Reuben.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but a good Reuben is hard to come by.
Yep.
A lot of places fuck it up.
Well, my one of my favorite places down here, it's Lighthouse, which you guys have heard me talk about. Lighthouse Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
They have probably one of the best Reubens I've ever had.
Oh.
I'll come down there and be the judge of that.
You're never going to come down here.
Bet. Now I got to get the bike fixed.
The key to a good Reuben is a good trout.
Besides, if you're coming down here, I'm not going to take you to go get a Reuben.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to make you eat Mexican food.
Oh.
Or I'm gonna take you down to the coast and make you eat some oysters.
Oh.
I've had real Mexican food, and I've had real oysters down in Louisiana. Shit. Now
maybe go to Crabbin and get some Cajun shrimp.
I'll be right back. My daughter's trying to call me.
Oh man, I want some shrimp.
See, isn't that typical, Steve?
Oh yeah. Shrimp, man. I love shrimp.
Oh man, no, Crabbin is probably one of my favorite places. They've got multiple different ways to make the shrimp, and it's fucking great.
I could eat shrimp any which way. I'd eat shrimp with shit, probably. And in a pie shell.
Please don't tell Ray that. He might make you actually do it.
Shrimp and shit. I love shrimp.
Yeah, but no, Crabbin does this Cajun breaded fried shrimp that is fucking fantastic.
Oh.
And the shrimp are as big around as 3 of my fingers, doubled up like in a fist.
Man.
They're big old fat fucking shrimp.
Oh man. Oh, but that's good.
And they get them off the Gulf every day, fresh.
Oh.
Like Mike, he's in a good spot. He's there by Gulf Shores, Mississippi, right?
Yeah. Yep. He's got a real good spot.
He can go down and get seafood whenever he wants, fresh, there.
I'll be eating it every day.
That's another thing I really love is if I could find a good one, a good shrimp gumbo. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good gumbo is where it's at, buddy.
And that souffle.
Shrimp Creole, shrimp gumbo. I mean, my God.
Pineapple shrimp, coconut shrimp.
Oh, dude, we did coconut shrimp at Crabbin too, and that was really good.
Oh.
There's Fisherman's Wharf that's over on Port Aransas. That, man, they did this grilled shark.
Oh.
That was so good.
Huh. I've never had shark.
But no, I'm actually, I found this out here the other day. I didn't know it, but I could take in my, my VA award letter.
Oh, yeah.
And I get a free sportsman's license in Texas.
Oh.
So that gives me my archery tag. That gives me my, game hunting. That gives me my freshwater fishing, and it gives me saltwater fishing with a red drum.
Wow, that's a lot.
So I mean, I could. And dude, the exotics, like there are deer down here that we call exotics.
Yeah. I
go get that shit. I could go year round.
Oh wow!
And drop one of the exotics. Like the African black deer or the axis deer.
And
I can get that year round.
Damn. That's what you need to do.
Well, I'm actually thinking about, there's a spot that's down by Del Rio that they do, like, it's a wild goat.
Oh.
And it's supposed to be really delicious. And I'm like, I might go hunt that.
Like a mountain goat type of deal?
Yeah, kind of.
I've heard of them. That would be cool.
But yeah, I'm looking forward. Part of why I'm quitting smoking is because I do want to do more hunting, and I don't want to have to worry about the smoke.
Yeah. Well, that's the big thing, yeah.
Yeah, after I get back, my Chantix should be there at the post office, so I can pick it up. And I'm gonna tell you what, Bubba, that's it. Now my doc said with that is I've got to smoke another week or two with it, so it can do its job and just sour the taste of the cigarette.
Right. Yeah.
And then it'll either get me to taper them off a lot or just flat quit.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Right. Well, That'd be the best way to go.
Well, the other part of it is I looked at how much money I'm spending on it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm coughing up money hand over fist, and it's just time.
Yep.
I have been a smoker for over 30 years.
Damn.
I'm like, I've donated enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure RJ Reynolds, he's got enough money.
RJ Reynolds should be paying part of my retirement.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Uh-huh.
Well, while we've got a couple here, I guess, I'm looking at the time. I didn't realize we've been on this long.
Oh, yeah, almost 2 hours.
Shit.
Huh?
Because I know you got like weed to smoke.
No.
And I know you're going to want to get some sleep before your show tomorrow. Would you like to go ahead and plug your shows real quick?
Oh, yeah, we have the Morning Disaster subscriber shows tomorrow. But, hey, you can go to morningdisaster.net and sign up for a free 7-day trial. And you can sign up. I would suggest you sign up for a $20 subscription because, like I said, the first week is free. That's right. You can get the Morning Disaster free. You're going to get a show. You're going to get a show Friday. A Friday show, a Saturday morning show. And then you'll get a show Monday. You'll get Wake and Bake with me and Rhino. And then you'll get Trivia with Dan and Christina on Monday night. And then Ray will be back on Tuesday. We're going into our holiday week where we're going to be playing a lot more old Christmas songs. Yeah, it's morningdisaster.net or check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, X. And
remember
TikTok.
Also with that subscription with Morning Disaster, you get the Daily Disaster.
Yeah, Daily Disaster, you get 30
You get the classic podcasts.
Yep. You get it all.
And if you go up to tier 3 or higher, you also get the Thursday night subscriber show.
Yep.
Which that's the one that all the dangerous stuff happens on.
Oh yeah, we just debuted a new song last tonight, a new holiday song. That's pretty good too.
So check out Morning Disaster's free shows Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yep. Steve on Monday with Wake and Bake. Trivial Disaster Monday night.
Yep.
We're expecting a return of Cooking for the Poors.
Yep, in January. Yep. Chef Puardi.
And everything that network has to offer. Of course, you have us. Yeah. Sunday afternoons for Mayhem's Amigos. Amigos After Dark on Thursday nights.
Yeah, these guys are cool, man.
Coming up in March, Smoker Mania.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, Chris.
Which I'm still interested. Who's going to win that one?
I already know. It's going to be me. I got this one in the bag.
You got it in the bag?
I got it in the bag. Chris is scared. He's running.
Oh, Chris says he's 42.
I don't give a shit. I'm 57. I'll be 58. God damn it. I hope you can outsmoke me. I bet you can't, though.
I know as this starts getting closer and we get the belt done and we get everything ready to go, that's when the shit talk's going to start.
Oh, you bet. You bet.
Because that belt is commissioned to be done. They're going to start getting it done at the end of January. Yeah. I should have it in hand by February.
Oh, boy. Yeah. It's on then, baby.
We're going to set the exact date for it after Christmas. We're going to set the exact date for Smoker Mania. So it's ready to go. I know Rhino's upset that he's not in this bout.
He's going to support us, so he's going to help us out any way he can. He wants.
And I love the support that's coming from Morning Disaster, and that's coming from of course, Southern Fried Radio, Asgard Radio, everybody that's supporting this. We're doing this for charity. It's a good reason and it's a good cause.
Yep.
And it's great to know that there's so many people that still want to see live music.
Oh, yeah.
So, any final thoughts tonight, Steve?
Well, it's the third evening. It's been wonderful. Happy birthday to Chronic Craft. It's going to, don't forget, Stone Cold Steve Possum's coming for you, baby. Stone Cold Steve Possum. I'm going to take down the Chronic one. So, brother, you better be ready. But happy birthday, brother. Hope you have a good one. It's been fun.
We will see you guys again on Sunday night. Figure 2 p.m. unless I give an announcement on the Facebook page. Pay attention to that. Shorts are coming soon. I finally put together a TikTok.
Oh.
Now I just need to set up Mayhem's TikTok page.
Yeah, there you go.
So, in the meantime, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for being a part. Chat room has been wonderful as always. And we will see you Sunday night on Mayhem's Amigos. Good night.
Bye, everybody.